All right, welcome back. Now, earlier this morning, we interviewed boycott, divestment and sanctions movement, that's BDS activist Mohammed Desai, who was kicked out of a Virgin Active gym in Houghton because he was wearing a political BDS T-shirt. We are now joined on the phone by Virgin Active head of strategic communications, Les Aupiais, to find out their side of the story. Les, thank you for joining us here on the program this morning, and welcome to Morning Live.
Good morning, Len. Nice to be on your show.
All right, so we've heard Mohammed's side of the story, where he says he felt he was very unfairly treated by not being allowed to wear what he wants to wear at the Virgin Active gym. What is your side of the story?
All right, I picked up what you'd said about him being kicked out of the club for wearing the T-shirt. Leanne, honestly, it was never about T-shirts. It was about conduct and behaviour. I mean, we strongly believe in freedom of expression, and that translates in our clubs to being able to wear any T-shirt with a political slogan on it, or, as long as it's legally not hate speech, we are absolutely, we're tolerant to everything. So this is a space that we have to tolerate and respect a really diverse, multicultural society. You couldn't run a gym chain as extensive as ours without having that absolutely hardwired in the way you run your business. So, we need to go back about why this incident happened. Firstly, it's not, we couldn't have, called this incident correctly at the time. We really regret what happened in the club. But, these are very difficult situations. And, we've never dealt with this before. We'll be perfectly honest with you. Okay. Never dealt with it. And, of course, you take lessons out and we'd refine our approach. So we need to go back to what happened in the club. And we felt at the time, in the moment, that this T-shirt, because of other people's reaction to it, quite extreme reaction, and a sentiment by someone that they would harm Mr. Desai if he came in. Yeah. Now, our club, being this harmonious environment, we'd say, okay, if this is what's going to happen, we simply ask Mr. Desai for that moment, for this short period, for us to have almost a breather, if you will, while we investigate it. Yeah. So, he has said, I believe, that we've banned him from all clubs wearing it. People have been in and out of the clubs for the last weeks wearing whatever they want. It's not about that. We've never banned him.
So what you're saying is this has actually got nothing to do with the T-shirt that he was wearing. No. It was the conduct and the behaviour and the way that he treated the issue. Can you just tell us a little bit more about his behaviour? How did he act? What was it? What was he doing that was against the club's rules?
There were no rules that he broke. It was his sentiment. We politely and reiterated, would he remain out of the club? We never said the word "you're banned from the club." We never said your T-shirt is banned. We simply said, because of this potentially volatile scenario, would he remain out of the club? And it wasn't tonight, the next night, and forever. It was for a certain period. So, when he came across as saying, I will come to the club, I will, and he has used quite aggressive behavior, we felt that between his aggressive stance and what we had on the other side, we were dealing with a potential volatile incident in the club. And our managers had to make a call at that time. Yeah. To be honest, if we had to rewind things 24 hours, we may have done it differently. But, as I said, 20/20 hindsight, and we met with him. We spent we flew up our MD and our marketing director to speak with him. That's how seriously we took it. We wanted to not just write a letter or, engage on a phone. We really made the effort to try and, go forward on this issue and express to him regret, and also say he is 100% welcome in the club.
Which I imagine you would need to take it very seriously, especially with the publicity that's around this and the issue that many people, some are for, some are against this particular case. Now, what we have been told, and we were told by Mohammed, that there was actually somebody there filming this on their cell phone. So this has been documented. It is on film. And, there's talk about this actual incident going to court. Are you prepared to go this route if you need to?
That is Mr. Desai's undeniable right. If that's what he wants to do, of course. He may pursue whatever path he will. And, we can't say what direction he'll take, but we will be quite prepared to engage in any dialogue and any route that he's going to take.
Yeah, but just on a closing note, and I think maybe just to get some clarity on this issue. So what you're saying is, you can wear any T-shirt you want to if you come to a Virgin Active gym, whether it be an ANC, a DA,
Yep.
Palestinian, an Israeli T-shirt. You can wear what you want to, but it's your behaviour that was at stake here.
Exactly.
This was the issue that you had.
If anyone was to make an aggressive stance towards someone, then something I must make clear. If someone, for example, had engaged Mr. Desai aggressively on the floor and threatened him, we would terminate that person's membership. We feel really strongly about it,
Yeah.
So it was partly about his safety and partly about a situation that we really didn't know how it was going to pan out.
Yeah. He does claim, however, that he was told that by wearing that T-shirt, he was upsetting a lot of your members and was asked not to wear it again.
No, that's not
you're
true.
denying this.
We're denying that, we were saying we're not taking a judgment call on whether it's upsetting or not. It was the moment where we felt that it would get physical or it would get out of hand. And then now we're trying to run a club. Imagine if it had turned into something really difficult on the floor, then you have got an uncontrollable situation. So, he's not been told he can't wear a T-shirt because it's going to upset people. People are allowed to wear what they want to. Leanne, I really must sort of emphasize, you may come to the gym today, tomorrow and forever in whatever freedom of expression you would like to exert in our clubs.
All right, Les Aupiais, thank you very, very much for talking to us from Virgin Active and giving us their stance. It's amazing. It's the same story with completely different views. Unbelievable. I think we need to get both of them together. We really do, so that we can actually hear them talk to one another about this. All right, well, it's almost time.